Hi girls. I've been meaning to make this video like forever, but I just wanted to make sure I had enough time using the product to make like a detailed opinion and make sure that I got to use most of the colors in this palette. So this is a review of the 252 Get Creative Ultimate Eyeshadow Palette by Coastal Scents. It took me a while because I really wanted to experiment using all of the colors on the palette, and there are 252 colors. Obviously, I'm not done using them all, but I just wanted to guide you if you are thinking about purchasing this item from this company. I have most of my palettes from Coastal Scents. I love Coastal Scents. Most of their palettes, I don't have all of them, but I have the 88s. I got the 88 original, but I gave it to my mom because I didn't have enough shimmer colors, and I really like the shimmer colors. So I got the 88 Ultra Shimmer. I have the Neutral palette. I have Metal Mania, and I have the Mirage palette. And so then when this one came out, I was very excited because it has everything that you need in one little box. It's a little bit smaller than the other boxes. The other palettes, the size of it, but it has 3 different plates. And on the side, you could see that it has like little ribbons, so you can lift up the little tray and then change it to the next one. So yeah, so I wanted to kind of like really look at it, really test them out, see the colors, and especially because of my skin color. I'm like Dominican yummy caramel color, like I like to call it. And yeah, so not all the colors really look on my skin color. They don't really show up that well, so I wanted to kind of test out the lighter colors and see if they worked and what ways they worked best and all that. So yeah, so here's my review, and out of 5 stars, I give it a 4.5. I love, especially, like, I'm gonna show you some of them. You can see that I've been using them a lot. Yeah, it comes with, this is like a palette. The first tray has like the blues, browns, and greens on it. And then I'll do some swatches after I get through all of them. And then you just, like I said, you lift it up with the ribbon, and then you go on to the next tray. And this tray has like some pinks, yellows, browns, blue greens, and like blacks, so you can really do like a lot of smoky eye colored looks with this tray. I think it's really nice. I really liked it because these are colors that you don't really find on the other palettes. So that was a cool addition. And the last tray has like your warm colors. It has like the yellows, the fuchsias, some browns again, and some whites. I love this palette because it has so many different colors in it, and there's so many like different variations of looks you can do with it. And yeah, I was really excited when I got this palette. So I also enjoyed that, like if I was going to travel, this would be the palette I would take with me, because here you have like all of your different looks all together in one like little small compact little box. And you only need this in your eyeshadow brushes, and you're done. And you could just take that, and that's it. And that's for me, like if I travel often, and this would be the palette that I would take with me. Yeah, so let me do some swatches so you could see. Like, especially like the darker colors are very, very pigmented. So I'm gonna try this blue right here. I'm not sure if you can see this blue, and you can see it's like very, very bright. And then also like the dark green. Oh my goodness, very, very pigmented. And that's a matte color, which usually matte colors are not very pigmented, but it was really nice. Like the lighter colors, kind of like the blue, it shows up kind of white-like on my skin tone. Obviously if you use like something like your Urban Decay's Primer Potion, then they'll show up a little bit more. But usually those colors, I'll use them like a highlight. Maybe I might put that like right, under my brow or something right here, because that color, it's not going to really show up unless I use some sort of primer. Anything that's matte and light colored, I found that it didn't really show up that much on my skin tone unless I used the primer. And then even sometimes with the primer, it wouldn't show up that well. So what I would do was mix it with the color that's shimmer. That's, for instance, that same blue that I showed you guys, this blue. I would kind of like mix it in with like that blue right here that's about the same color, and then it will help it like build up the color a little bit more. So I mean, I would just usually use those matte colors for highlighting, not much for color building because it didn't really show up on my skin tone. But probably if you're a lighter skin tone, it would be easier for you to achieve color on this. So let me just show you a little bit more swatches on the next palette, which is this one. And let's show you a light color such as this yellow right here. This is kind of a satin color. It has a lot of pigment. I mean, sometimes on your skin it looks a little bit like on your fingertips. It might show up a little bit more than it does on your eyelids. And let's try this like light pink right here. And yeah, it is very pigmented. You could see it, but you know, like again, you would have to choose to use some sort of primer onto your eye so it can really show up more, especially the ones that are satin and the ones that are just matte. But overall, I gave it 4.5 because it has lots of colors in it. You can do so many different looks with it. If you were going to go to Coastal Scents and only purchase one palette, like this would be for me the one that you need. Because you have, you know, like your everyday looks with the matte colors. You have, you know, like your browns for if you just, you know, want to play it safe and, you know, for work, you know. You have your bright party colors. You have your spring colors. You have your fall colors. You have your winter colors. So I think that this is a great product all in all. So 4.5 because, again, like the matte colors on my skin tone don't really show up that much, but like but then the rest of it I love. I like the little compact case. I love the little ribbons to help you lift up the individual trays. It also came with like a little plastic thing to cover up all of the colors so it's not as messy, but I tend to like think that they are a waste of time because I have to like always take them off and put them on, so it's too much for me. But if you like to keep that on, you could do that. You know, there's everyone's different. But I actually did a look using the different colors on this palette, and you can see it's very bold and very daring or whatever. And yeah, these colors were really good. I'm not sure if you could see, I mean, the glare of my lamp, but yeah, it's really nice. I really liked the quality of the product. It comes very well packaged, and I also got some samples, like some pigment samples as well with this purchase. So I was really happy. It was only $30. $30. You're not gonna find for $30. It was actually $29.99. You know, like you still have your penny. But for $29.99, you're not gonna find another palette that has 252 colors with, you know, like the guarantee that it's gonna come to you, and they have great customer service if anything ever goes wrong, and I really love them. So, you know, I'm 4.5, and it's a really good purchase, especially if you're just starting out with makeup and you just wanted to buy one palette and you just wanted to be able to experiment with all the colors that you need. Definitely do Coastal Scents, I'm sure. And I think they have international shipping because my sister lives in Europe and she purchased from them, and it came to her and everything like that. So I'm sure that if you live overseas, you can also purchase this. So definitely buy it. And yeah, 2 thumbs up is my my take on this, and I hope that you found this video useful. And if you want me to check out other products for you, please let me know in the comments below, and make sure to hit like and to subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe, and if you already have, thank you very much for your support. And as usual, kisses, hugs, and until next time. Don't forget to look for me on Instagram, where I usually do different outfits of the day and different inspiring fashion finds. Also, I have my Facebook, which I have lots of different posts weekly, and also my blog. I will leave all the links down below for you guys to follow me, and my Twitter. So again, subscribe to my channel and see you guys next time. Bye!